Today we will try to learn about the effects of eclipses on individuals and nations. Sunrise and sunset are routine. It happens every day. Full moon and new moon are monthly routine activities. Moon eclipse takes place on full moon and sun eclipse takes place on new moon. There are different types of eclipses, but that is not the topic today. If an event happens every year, it is routine. If it happens once in 10 years, then it is rare. If it happens say once in 100 years, it is very rare. And if the event happens once in 1000 years, then it is unique. So traditional wisdom always associates eclipses with negative events. Do eclipse cause these negative events? No. Symptoms don't cause the disease. Observations of our forefathers, fathers, ancestors, collective observations were studied in traditional wisdom, and they found out that usually natural calamities like storms, flooding, earthquakes, political turmoil, riots, political upheaval, assassinations, deaths of great people. So, negative events which everyone remembers, dangerous events. They could see that if 100 eclipses were there, in more than 50% cases, to about 70 to 80% cases, eclipses were usually associated with these negative events. The effects of eclipse last specifically for that season. So any season lasts for say around 3 months. Winter season, rainy season, summer season, autumn, spring, depending upon your country. Any season lasts for 3 months. So the eclipse effect will last in general for 3 months. In that specific period, especially for plus minus 1 month, the eclipse will be more effective, and plus minus 15 days it will be very strong. The possibility of that event happening plus minus 15 days is very strong. It is not necessary that that negative event happens on that eclipse day or plus minus 1 day. It can happen, but it is not necessary that it should happen on that day itself or plus minus 1 day. So seasonal effect is important for countries, and there is documentary evidence. See, storms keep on happening on the sea. Mild storms, moderate storms, severe storms. Storms is a climatic cycle. It is routine for nature. We don't like storms because it destroys us. If we are in the landfall area of the storm, hurricane, typhoon, or whatever, they have got so many beautiful names, but dangerous activities. They are destructive forces of nature, and they care two hoots about our construction activities, about our cities, about our big industrial constructions and whatever. So storms don't care about us. Nature is very cruel. For nature, men, human beings and all other animals are same. Nature is not partial towards human beings. We think we rule nature. Mother Nature is impartial towards all living beings. That we can see. But if we check 100 years of records of weather bureaus and storms on the record means, you can associate all these negative events of volcanoes, natural and man-made calamities with eclipses. The possibility is they will usually happen around eclipses in that specific season, that month or that fortnight. So traditional wisdom is right. This is not just a superstition. So we have to take care. See, something which is happening once in 100 years can be very dangerous. We have observed now regarding this corona period, 2020. Last time it was 1920 Spanish flu. Then after 100 years this pandemic happened. So we should be very careful, because if you want to prevent something very destructive which happens once in 100 years or once in 10 years or once in 1000 years, we have to keep track of all these events, whether eclipse or not, whether superstition or blind belief or whatever. Because if you want to prevent, we first have to predict. Without prediction, how can you prevent? So no harm in following traditional wisdom if it is useful. I have studied major eclipses, earthquakes, floods, different natural calamities. Usually not 100% of the time, but majority of the time, greater than 50%, less than 100%. So average is 70 to 80% of the times. These events, as coincidentally, they happen around eclipses. Now, coincidence is a bad word for predictions. See, coincidence or no coincidence, if something is happening around that period and if it is going to be very bad, I think some idea is better than no idea, so that we can do something like disaster management. No harm in that. See, many times weather forecast bureau predicts that a storm is going to happen here and there, but it does not happen. But we have to give predictions, right? Because disaster management before disaster is better than disaster management after disaster. It is more costly. Especially we lose lives. See, property and all that things we can again generate. But if people die, it is not worth it. Even one person should not die. See, it is not that we are calculating statistically and saying that only 1000 people died. See, for God's sake, 1000 people died, but because they were not your relatives, your family, your friends, so you are saying only 1000 people died. Even one person should not die. See, for a person who loses a family, who loses a person, a family, a friend or relative, it is a calamity. So prevention is really better than cure, and better safe than sorry. So we have to keep track of traditional wisdom instead of saying that it is all bullshit and this is superstition. See, I am not saying that we should not go out in eclipse and all that things, but traditionally they say that during eclipse radiation, cosmic radiation is more. We can record that. It is recorded also. X-rays are there because sun is eclipse, right? And so many other things happen. So there is no point in taking unnecessary risk. Scientists should go out and observe because it is their duty. Like our soldiers are guarding borders, and sometimes during war they die also. They are martyrs, right? Even doctors in pandemics, they get infected and die. So we have to fight when we have to fight, in whichever field, whether you are a scientist, doctor, soldier. And to fight, prevention we require, like spying. What does spies do? They try to get advanced information of enemy tactics, guerrilla warfare, guerrilla tactics, when and where they will attack us. So they are trying to predict so that it can be prevented. So what is the harm in using traditional wisdom? No harm. So as long as traditional wisdom is harmless, I think we should go ahead with that. In individual horoscopes, what happens? If a person is born on full moon or new moon, and especially during eclipses, the probability of that person having psychological problems. See, physiological problems are there, this disease, that disease, but psychological illnesses and psychological problems are also there. Serious problems like schizophrenia, and there are so many psychological illnesses, neurological problems, neurotic problems. So physiological and anatomical problems are hardware problems, and problems of our mind, thinking problems, personality disorders are software problems. So their physiology is not affected, but the thinking process is affected. Thinking process may be wrong. So technically we have to understand that criminals are sick persons. I am not justifying crime. Crime is not justified in any way. See, a mistake is a mistake. Crime is a crime and sin is sin. 3 times mistake will lead to 1 crime. 3 times crime, so you are repeating mistakes, now you are a criminal. You are repeating crime, you are a sinner. So sinners, they are doing it consciously. They know it is wrong, it is bad, it is going to have negative effects. See, for example, a terrorist who is planting a bomb knows that bomb is going to explode and people are going to die. And he is waiting and watching for that news on the television. Just look at his nerve, means how cold-blooded they are. Means he knows that bombs are going to blast and people are going to die, and he is not bothered. He is waiting for the news. He is already out of the danger zone. So these criminals are sick persons. This can be traced. Means if you look at mentally ill people in which criminals fall, or psychologically disturbed persons, usually the possibility is they are born around new moon or full moon, and especially negative mindset people are born around eclipses. Means they are eating teeth and showing teeth are different. Like in elephants, the tusks are out, but the elephant doesn't eat with its tusks. So people with personality disorders, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, split persons, true or false persons, 2 or 3 persons in one person, then persons who abuse drugs, or different abuses, addictions in different fields. Addiction is a bad word. Habit forming and addiction is a bad word. Hobbies are good. Hobbies is different. Addictions are bad. So when you have a history of personality disorders or psychological disorders, usually I have seen, not in all cases, but majority of the horoscopes, these persons are born around full moon, around new moon or eclipses. So people who are committing suicide, so homicidal persons who are killing, people who kill or murder for whatever reasons, it is not justified. Or people who commit suicide for whatever reasons. We can see that in majority of the horoscopes, these persons or people are born around new moon, full moon or eclipse. I am not saying 100%, because in astrology 100% is not possible. See, this is a speculative predictive tool. Any speculative tool like gambling, stock market, shares, you cannot be 100% sure. But I think some inkling or some indication is better than no indication. Of course, there are, for psychological problems now there are doctors, neurologists, psychologists, psychiatrists, counseling. Astrology is also there. If say you don't believe in astrology and you think that astrological remedies are a placebo, but then placebo is also scientific. I know placebo does not work in serious cases, but in normal mild cases, moderate cases where the matter is not severe, placebos work. So let us say that astrology is placebo. I am okay with that, because even placebo works in mild and moderate cases. So it is scientific, means jokes apart. So in trying something which is harmless, I think we should go ahead with that. So if you ask me whether eclipses have effects on individuals and nations, yes, I have studied. See, I cannot give details of my clients because, like doctors and lawyers, I cannot give their names. But I have a database. In fact, lots of database is available on Google also. You can search and verify. If you have a person with some psychological problems especially, not physiological and anatomical problems, chances are he is born or a personality disorder. These persons are usually born around new moon, full moon or eclipses. And major calamities, once in a blue moon effects, dangerous things. I have analyzed the world famous movie Titanic. I have analyzed the date, especially of that event. It is around eclipse. You check the date when this Titanic sunk. This major unsinkable ship, it was, God forbid, it was bad basically. But this took place around eclipse, and therefore it is so famous. This is a world famous disaster. And then you can go on checking such world famous events, disastrous events, volcanoes, floods, earthquakes. Usually you will find that eclipses are lurking around.